Hello, how are you? This is take 2. I actually filmed the whole video, and even though my camera is sideways and usually films it correctly, it put it right ways up, and then I flipped it back, and then in editing it still ended up being sideways. Couldn't fix it, so this is take 2. Anyway, this is Flosstube number 14, and I'm Kayla. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I just filmed this, so I'm gonna try and be semi-quick, and I hope I don't forget to say anything that I already said. But anyway, I'm a week late. Sorry, you guys. I've been really busy, which everyone is busy, so I know that sounds like a stupid excuse, but I just haven't, my stitching bug has been a little low as well. So even when I've had some time, I've been really tired and just like, ugh, like all those X's are times I did not stitch. So, you know, that's not great, right? But I did get some stitching done last Friday when I usually would have filmed. I just felt like I didn't have enough to share. And then the Saturday, the following day, was my son Liam's 10th birthday. So we had a party, and we actually did laser tag, and pretty much all of the parents joined in, which was a lot of fun. I know usually, at least in my experience, kid birthday parties are like fun for the kids, but the parents are like, yay, happy birthday. But it's not actually fun. You know what I mean? Anyway, it was a lot of fun. Laser tag, highly recommended. And then the following day was Easter. So of course, not only did I not stitch, but I wasn't going to film, and you know, we were busy all day celebrating with our family. And yeah, this past week we've been off from school. We're having Easter break this week, and my husband has also been home, which has been lovely. So I didn't get much stitching done, but it's been nice to be all together. And yeah, oh, here comes Murphy. I hope he won't bark at anybody out the window. Okay, so let me first share the giveaway winners. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reaching. I put everything farther for me thinking I was done, and then I wasn't done because I have to redo it really quickly. Okay, so let me announce the giveaway winners from last video. The first giveaway was for She Peep by Plum Street Samplers. Oh, and I chose these from the YouTube random comment picker. That is a free website. And Stitchy Things is the winner of She Peep. Congratulations. And for the next giveaway, it was Bloom Chalkful by Hands On Design. And these are both used, I said that before, but they're both used. And this one was actually used by Liz from Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch, and then also me. So, but they're all really still in good shape. Anyway, okay. And Bloom Chalkful, the winner was Tammy Vickery. Sorry, my writing's a little messy. Tammy Vickery. So congratulations, Stitchy Things and Tammy. I will leave a comment on your comment from last video, and I'll put my email address down below. So just email me with your address, and then I will get them out to you. Congratulations. Okay. So what? My first thing that I worked on, so I had spun my whip wheel thing that I do, and it had chosen Worthy Brown for me to spend 8 hours on. And so I did that relatively quickly. And when last you saw this, about half of the border was done, I think, and that was it. So what I've managed to do is completely finish the border, and I got a majority of this berry bowl done. Now, if you've been with me before, you may remember that I made a mistake, inadvertently, of course, on the bottom part of the border, and this section between these two red flowers has one extra stitch. And it took me, you know, half a second to say, oh, okay, I'm gonna fudge it, and I'm certainly not pulling out what I've done. So I just remembered to make that same mistake, this time intentionally, on the top, so everything lined up. And now I have, you know, the whole border all the way done, and berry bowl mostly in. So that's exciting for me. I've found that I really enjoy stitching berry bowls. I really loved stitching the one that was on, there we go, Quaker Handwork. that one over there. I love that berry bowl, and I really love this one. So maybe someday I should do that berry bowl sampler with all that extra time that I have, right? Anyway, and then I worked on, I was in the mood for some really bright colors. So I pulled out Long Dog Samplers, Froth and Bubble, and did some more of this second band. It's still not done, but it's a lot of stitching in here, so it takes me a while. So all this is still empty here. So that's why I just have it folded so I can share with you guys a little better. When last I had worked on this or shared it, this cluster of grapes was done and this butterfly was done. They were both filled in with color as well. And then I had started, I think, outlining these little round doodads, parts of the vine, you know. And so I did all of this outlining and filling in, and these things here, these are backstitched and then filled in. So next here, there's going to be an upside down grape cluster, an upside down butterfly, and the vine goes down, and then, you know, another, it's a mirror image essentially. And full disclosure, I did spin the whip wheel in the video that I just did that was all screwed up, and this was picked for another 8 hours. So I might spin the whip wheel again just for fun, but I will spend 8 hours on this too if it picks something different, you know what I mean? So yeah, I really do love it. And I think this is my favorite flower so far that I've done, like a pansy. Okay, and then my poor kids, I was like, okay, I'm done. And I was like, oh, just kidding, I have to redo it. Please be quiet still. Sorry, everybody. So I'm trying to hurry so they don't have to still be silent forever. Not forever, but you know what I mean. Okay, and now the next thing I pulled out to work on was Huckleberry Farm by the Blue Flower. And I am pleased to say that I have a page finished now. This is a 6-page pattern, so I'm a 1/6 of the way done, but that's progress, you know, considering I always want to start big projects. Progress is progress, and I just have to understand that it's going to take me a while because I don't just stitch on one thing at a time. I used to when I first started stitching, like when I worked on that and that. Those I stitched monogamously, so yeah, but not anymore. Anyway, so here's my page finish. When last you saw it, I had part of this alphabet border done, like the top part of it, but the bottom was not, so I did that. And then I did this bee and this bear and the berries, apart from his head, which is on the next page. And then I did this berry basket with the berries and the alphabet that started in here. That wasn't there either. So yeah, decent amount of stitching done here. And then on Monday, I was like, you know, my stitchy bug hasn't been very good recently. I've not been stitching that much. I should start a new project. I thought though it would give me motivation. And it did to some extent, but it didn't make me stitch more this week. So I don't know. But what I started was Lily of the Woods by Mirabilia, which I'm really excited to see finished because I actually I don't think I've seen anybody finish it or even working on it. So yeah, and I just think she's so pretty. So I'm doing this with all the called for DMC and Krynic and beads on a 32 count Swamp by Picture This Plus. And I did a center start just because I was a little nervous. It's an irregular shape. Obviously, it's not just like a square or a rectangle. And typically I'm pretty good about just starting in a corner, and I'm comfortable doing that when it's a square or rectangle, you know? But this, I just didn't want to make a mistake and cut off any of the picture. So I started right in the middle of the fabric, which I feel conflicted about, because I always want to use, you know, be able to, how do I say this? Like, you know, save as much of the fabric as possible by having, you know, 2-inch margins or something. Since I free myself, I feel okay doing 2-inch margins. But I didn't want to screw up, so I started in the middle. So I'm not super far, of course, and it doesn't look like much. This is just part of her dress. But I am in the second color now. So yeah, there's that. This is, like I said, it's 32 count. Picture this plus swamp. And now that I'm working on this, knowing that I'm going to be beading quite a bit, I can see why people who do mirabilias on hand-dyed fabric, why often they will choose 28 count, because I know that this is going to be a little tight now that I've been working on it. I'm going to persevere, and I'm still going to use this because I really like this fabric and I think it's going to look good. It's just, you know, for next time, if I'm doing a hand-dyed fabric and I do another mirabilia, I'll probably buy 28 count if it's available, you know. So there's that, but there's my start. I was actually going to wait to start her until May for, you know, Maynia. But I wasn't going to do a real Maynia where some people who are so much fun and way cooler, they'll do like, oh, here's my stuff. You know, they'll start like 20 or 30 things. That's like so fun, but I think that would stress me out. So, but anyway, I was going to start her for Maynia and then maybe do 4 little starts, like smalls. But I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing exactly. Because I don't know. Okay. So next weekend would be my typical, let me give my spiel and then my braid's jumping around here. So next weekend, which is when I would typically film, I'm not going to film because we're going to be away. We're going to upstate New York. My dad and stepmom bought a cottage up there, like near a lake. So it's very close to the Canadian border. It's not even going to be warm yet, but we haven't been up there to see it yet. So it'll be nice to go see the area and everything. And it's just for a long weekend. It'll be nice to get away. We have not gone anywhere in a long time. So, and then the following day after we get back, I have jury duty for a week. So I don't know if I'll be able to stitch there. Probably not. I feel like they're pretty strict and I won't be able to have little scissors, even though they're tiny. And, stuff. So that would be a bummer because that would be a great way to use up that time, right? Anyway, that's weird. But anyway, so I have jury duty and then blah, blah, blah. Plus, I've not been stitching as much as I usually do. So I don't know if I should even do what I was planning to do with Maynia, which was 4 small starts and a big start. But I already did the big start that I was planning on doing. Now that I've said all that, let me explain what I was thinking about with the small starts. And of course, I don't have everything kitted up, so I don't have it here to share with you. Because, you know, I just didn't plan well enough, I guess. But I was thinking that I wanted to maybe do 4 small starts of like different either holiday theme or seasonal, depending on like the individual instance. So, for Halloween, let's see if I still have it up because I shared this in the video. So for my first one for Halloween-y thing, I wanted to consider kitting up Knits&Stitches Ex-School Friend, which I do have the pattern, but I don't have it kitted. And I wanted to start with this one, this lady, she cracks me up. Ultimately, I wanted to stitch both and then have it be a 2-sided pillow for Halloween. So I was thinking about, okay, maybe I'll start Ex-School Friend for Maynia. And then for Christmas small, the one that I actually have, a Christmas small that I already do have kitted is Holly by Not Forgotten Farm. Maybe I should Google that and share with you guys what that is too. Since I have the iPad here. You guys, if you've watched any of my other videos, you've seen it. So this is Holly, and I do have her kitted up on for a different fabric though. So I was thinking of starting her for like a Christmas wintry thing. And then I have a couple of patriotic smalls that are not kitted, so I thought maybe I'll just kit them up with DMC and start that for patriotic. And then I know I should probably do a spring thing, but I wasn't in the mood for that, so I thought maybe Thanksgiving instead. And I was thinking maybe I'll do Thankful Every Day by Heartstring Samplery, which is a free pattern. And I do have, I think I have all the called for threads. Sorry, I'm trying to type and find it at the same time as talking. So I think I have all the called for threads. But I have a different color fabric. I have like a yellow. I was thinking of maybe doing that. So I don't know. With the way things have been going, I may or may not actually do those 4 things. I'm so behind on floss tubes and everything too, like badly behind. But I do know Carrie from Tiger Lily Designs, who I need to catch up, but I know a few videos ago she was talking about her Maynia plans, and she had something similar she was doing. So check her out if you want someone who's doing it well to see what they're doing. Because I had been thinking it, and then she said it, and I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, great minds think alike, but she's way more organized. So anyway, that's tentatively what I might do, just to have some little seasonal smalls going. And you'll be just as surprised as I am if I actually do it or not, because I'm not sure. So, okay. Wow, this time it went a lot faster, actually. I was talking way more my last video. I hope this format stays the way it's supposed to be. I have the phone sideways, so it's supposed to be the wide video. I don't know why it did the thing it did. So hopefully this is good. So I'm just going to spin the wheel again. Oh, see, here's the proof. It said froth and bubble, right? I'm just going to spin it again and see what happens. I will work on froth and bubble though, because I feel like it's cheating if I don't. But let's just see what happens. Quaker quilts. Oh, good, because I've barely worked on that. So froth and bubble and Quaker quilts, that's the goal. I don't know if I said, so I'm not filming next week, which is my usual week. If I wanted to get back on schedule, I would be filming next week, but we're going to be away. So I'm thinking I will be back in 3 weeks' time. For next time, it'll be another 3 weeks span. And then I'll try to go back to the 2-week intervals after that. That's the goal. So yeah, congratulations again to Stitchy Things and Tammy Vickery. Oh gosh, where did I put the thing? Tammy Vickery, right? Yes, Tammy Vickery. Congratulations to you both. Please email me. I'll put a comment on your comment, like I said, as well. And yeah, I hope you're doing well. Keep stitching. I hope your stitchy bug is way better than mine right now, and I hope mine comes back fully. And I will see you guys in 3 weeks. Yeah, okay. Love you. Bye.